Welcome to the stage, our VP Strategy!
Incredible, the view from here. It's an honor to be here. We have been waiting for this day for so long, and I'm more than excited to be here with you today for this incredible launch event of North America. So the first applause is for you for what you're doing and everything that has been happening in this market. Congratulations. Tony, you're my favorite MC ever. Tony is doing an amazing job. He is great. A big applause for Tony who's there. I want to go over some topics, like very short, related to some tips, some things related to travel advantage. Because we see that some people really take the best of the platform, but some people still don't explore as much as they can explore from travel advantage. I'm going to cover some topics, and by the way, we are preparing some great announcements in the near future when it comes to travel advantage, our product. And I want to address some little things with you today. The first one was already mentioned here, price comparison. And I hate price comparison. Someone that is on this platform working with price comparison is someone that is making business with our VIP membership. VIP membership, okay, that's price comparison. Elite and Turbo is a totally different game. It's something completely different. But in any case, I'm going to talk about that in a little bit. Because every day when I wake up in the morning, I go on my, I don't know how many WhatsApp messages, and I always have someone that says, Nuno, I found it. No, what did you find? I found a hotel that is cheaper on the platform. Zip, zip, zip. I made 47 comparisons, and one was cheaper on that platform. I'm not even joking. I hear this every day. And I always answer, I'm very patient, and I always answer the same thing. Okay, what do you mean? What are you looking for? And so for sure you will have this question too, and I always like to ask people, okay, so why are you going for that specific hotel? Why are you like talking to me about that hotel? What do you really need? And I always suggest people to go this way. Even if you come to me and say, hey, what's the price for Hyatt, Regency, Dallas? I'm like, okay, you really want that specific hotel? Or are you looking for a 5-star hotel with breakfast included, with this type of amenities? Like, what are you looking for? Because most of the time, people are not looking for a specific hotel. They just saw that, and they want to compare. And if you make the right questions, we'll give them the choice to find better deals, but more than that, improve the experience. Because I'm sure that if someone asks you to go on a 4-star hotel, you will find a 5-star on a better location with more things included that will be way more attractive. But you only know that if you make them the questions. That's some questions that I do. Okay, so what's the location that you want? What type of inclusions are you looking for? Is just 4-star or can it be a 5-star? What auto type you want? In this way, you can always try to find a better price, but also a better experience. And you can create a story that someone went to a 5-star hotel for the price that they will normally pay for a 4-star hotel. Or they had an all-inclusive when they normally only take breakfast. And you don't go on this trap of trying to compare all the prices in the world, because even if we are with better deals in maybe 80-90% of the hotels, it's not 100%. And if you only look into this, you are missing a big part of the experience. Just also a quick thing, health insurance, and I'm just saying this because sometimes people, oh, I got sick, I have a problem, what I do? Well, before you go, don't make sure you activate your health insurance when you are finalizing your booking, because it's so cheap and has such a big advantage that it's like, why? It's a no-brainer, like, why you don't take the health insurance on your booking? Because of $6, $7, $10? And that will make like your experience way more chill and enjoy way more. One more thing that is very important, it's our AI. We have been working with our AI for like 3 years now, but I still see people that they don't sell the AI the right way. They don't give the big picture of our AI. They are very technical about the AI. They are like, oh, you put the location, you put the dates, you put the budget, and then it will design a trip for you. That's true, but it's much more than that. And I remember that when I was having a conversation with Ilian, and he was explaining me exactly that. We have the technology, but the right way for people to understand the value of the AI is for you to tell a story. Facts tell, stories sell. You already heard about this multiple times, right? And most of the people, they go like, oh, you go to Dubai from the 1 to the 8th of June, and you get the medium budget, and this is your trip. But the right way for you to sell this AI is to tell a story. So go with me on this story right now. Imagine that you have never been in Dubai. You don't know the best places. You don't know where are the best activities. You don't know what to do there. And instead of opening 1,000 websites and see reviews and see where it goes, if it's far, if it's close, imagine that you have a platform that you only need to choose when do you want to go, what type of experiences you want, and that platform, that tool, that AI, will create a special curated trip for you that will have the best of the place that you are visiting, that you'll have like a safer experience because they know where are the good places to go. That will find the best deals for you. That will create a plan that you go from place A to place B on a faster way, and you can do more activities in the same way. And don't forget, I always get the best deals for you on that, and it guarantees that you have a safe experience. Isn't that different?
Yes.
Do you think people prefer more the information or the story and the emotions that you create on them when you talk about the AI? Only 3 people agree with me? 2, right?
Story.
That's the truth. You need to understand that if you do it through a story, the person that is hearing it will have a totally different understanding of the AI trip planner. Because, you know, this is just, it's so simple, and really, that will engage with the person, and that experience will all make the big difference. This is just, I'm not going to show the video, already saw that multiple times. But we have also another tool that I think is underrated. Yeah. There is also AI. That is our smart finder. Let me tell you another story. Imagine that you want to go to Cancun, and this is your favorite 3 hotels in Cancun. One is the Rio Cancun, the other is the Hard Rock Hotel Cancun, and the third one is the Dream Vista Cancun. By the way, we were there a couple of months ago. And you always have been thinking, I want to go on one of these hotels. And I know that I can travel in June. I don't know if I can go in March, or I know that I can travel on these dates. But also, it needs to be from a Friday to a Monday. I cannot be there on Wednesdays and Thursdays. And I want to know when is the best moment for me to go there with these conditions. How many searches do I need to do if I want to do that like one by one? 30, 40? Compare, create the Google sheet, see what's going on. Or, in 1 minute, you do this, and the platform tells you, okay, perfect, go from the 24th to the 27th of July. That's the best deal that you can get on the Dream Vista Cancun. It's only comparing Fridays to Mondays. The other dates are not there. But if it's not okay for you, maybe you want to go in July, from the 3rd to the 6th, and it's a little bit more, but not that much. And does that for the 3 hotels that you have there. So this way, you know that you get the best moment to go there, when you can go there, and when you want to go there. And this is another tool that nobody in the market has. There are other companies that are building AI trip planners, Not as good as ours, by the way. But there are other companies doing that, but this, nobody has. So use this the right way, because this will also help you to share the value of our platform and the advantages of being one of our members, Elite and True, because VIP is just for price comparison. So make sure, use that story to sell this tool. And one more thing that is very important for everybody when they join MW Life and Travel Advantage is to make the first booking. Even if it's an activity. You know what was my first booking in the platform? A dinner at Hard Rock. Because I want to make sure that when I arrive there, they have like my name and it's paid. Well, and I arrived there, let me tell you another story. I did that, and I went there, and there was like a waiting line the moment I booked like for 8:30 Portugal time in Lisbon, and when I arrived at Hard Rock, there was like a waiting line outside. And I was like, okay, so what is going to happen? I went to the waiter and said, hey, I have a reservation for 8:30. What's your name? Nuno Cacao. He was, okay, please come with me. I go inside, there was a table reserved for me. I had the menu included with 2 courses and 1 drink. And I paid half of what I normally pay. The day after, I was sharing the advantages of Travel Advantage with a totally different trust, with a totally different power. Why? Because I had the experience of my first booking, and that was as simple as an activity. Something that everybody can do without even moving from your hometown, because you will find activities from your hometown for sure. So make sure that you don't only make your first bookings, because I believe that you all did, but when someone from your team joins, they remove all that doubts from the platform. In this way, they know confidence grows, belief increases, and it changes the way they build the business. Also, important information about the life experiences. This is more just informational, because I have a lot of questions related to life experiences, and I just want to address these to make sure that everybody is clear about how works our life experiences, because you will need these more and more. Life experiences, it's something that is unique. Everybody needs to be doing all the time, and stay with us, because today it's going to be very good at that. The first thing is that we have different occupancy options on the life experiences. Single is what? One person, one member goes alone to a room. Clear? Is that guy there? The white dot. Second one, double occupancy, is when one member books a room for 2 people. One is a member, the second one is not a member, but they both go in the same room. So the white is a member, the other one is a non-member. But then you have the shared occupancy, that it's something that is very used inside our platform. That 2 members book the same room. So I am a member, I book first, and then I share my code with Mehdi, for example, and Mehdi makes his booking, and both of us stay in the same room, and both of us use a membership in our room. That's how it works, the shared occupancy. What that means in terms of pricing? Well, I'm taking an example of a booking that costs $500 per person based on double occupancy. I'm going to repeat, $500 per person based on double occupancy. And you can apply 250 loyalty points. So what's the math behind this? If you book a single, the price is not going to be $500 because you go alone to a room. It's not based on double occupancy. So as an example, it's $650. You apply 250 loyalty points, $400. You have your room for yourself alone. Double occupancy. It means that the price is $1,000 because it's for 2 people. One is member, one is not. And you apply loyalty points, 250. So the final cost is $750 for 2 people. If you are turbo, you have 100 loyalty points extra. So it's $60 for 2 people. Okay? This is when you book a double occupancy. I'm a member, the second person is not a member. And there is the shared, that is the best option. And by the way, something that is very particular in our platform, that both members pay $500 and apply loyalty points, so the final price is $250 for each one. So it means that in total, they pay $500 for the same room. So you understand that this is 3 ways to book a life experience. And that's why it's a big advantage when both members use the same reservation and they make a shared reservation, okay? Also very important, and I'm going to go over this because we already touched this before, but don't forget that when you are selling your membership, it's not just 120 loyalty points and 240 loyalty points, because we are not a saving account for travel. That's not what that means. When you pay your membership, it means that you have the loyalty points. It means that you have the technology of our platform available for you. It means that you have all the travel perks, like the travel credits, the AI, and all that. It means that you have access to exclusive live experiences only for our members. How many clubs you need to pay just to be part of that? Yeah. Well, with us, you'll be part of that, and you get back loyalty points that you can use on their experiences. But also your membership is the pricing, is the rewards, is the usage of 100% of the loyalty points after 12 months, and one aspect that I want to cover with you in a little bit. Because you know what really makes the difference in our platform?
The community.
Is like Heather was saying today, like Laura was saying today, when they were speaking about their trips, their travel, like our testimonials were speaking today too. Is that when you look into the life of some people and you see like the impact that this platform is making. Look at this picture. Look at Jen on a rooftop in Benidorm. She was having an amazing time in Benidorm, on a rooftop, on a welcome party. Look at Heather on a safari in Dubai with a sunset, with I don't know how many more people there. Look at Tom and Kieran with a yacht.
America's cutest couple.
That's these people traveling, and we look at their stories and what they are doing. Look at Nate. I think it's both the guy. Look at Ilian in Maldives with his family, with his wife, and it wasn't his family. And we look into these people, and you look into what is happening. Like these guys said, yes, we have the opportunity. That is happening to them, and that inspires us. But look at this group right here. Who was in Cancun on this experience with you? Let me tell you something. You know that the people that are here in the front, most of them are the top income earners of the company. Well, people that were raising their hands were the people that were here. So people that go on experiences are the people that have more success in the business. And this catamaran yacht after that experience in Rio was incredible. And you see a lot of familiar faces there. People were enjoying, people were having fun. And it's great when you see these stories of other people, of groups, but then it's also great when you look at yourself. I have this picture. Even if I'm corporate right now, in 2018, I joined this company as a regular rep like you today. I was a lifestyle ambassador. This was 4 months or 5 months after it's a little bit more. It was a life experience in New York. I always have dreamed to go to New York. I have never been in New York before. And then remember, like, he didn't tell me, like, hey, but I don't know if I should say, like, you want to go, you love New York, you want to have an experience, so shut up and book it. And I did it. And this is on the top of the rock. And I had, like, probably the trip of my life back then. And that changed the way I look into the business. That changed my results immediately after that. And that's also, you see me, Helen and James. James, you saw James back here on stage. We were like the three there together, having an amazing time. You know what that picture is? The first time that my daughter traveled outside of Portugal was 6 years ago. Because of that trip in New York, my daughter was with me a couple of, like, two years later, traveling outside of the country for the first time. You know what that is? Is my daughter making like the 10th trip outside of her country 4 years before. So you are not only changing your life, you are changing the life of the people around you. You are inspiring the next generation. You are giving to your family what you wish your family could give to you for most of the cases. That's what was happening to me. And I look into all these pictures in different moments with friends, with family, in Dubai, in Cancun, in France, in the first event that I ever had, I went with my friends. in Las Vegas. That last one was San Diego because I love Supercross and I went there to watch the race. All that was because of one thing. That first trip right there. That first life experience. That memory that I created. That thing that changed the way I look into the business right now. And when you see the impact that we created in all the types of people that we see all around the world, you see these videos? This is us. This is what we do. This is we're having fun on events in Dubai, in Punta Cana, in Portugal, in Las Vegas, everywhere. And I was showing this to you because we know that we have a lot of platforms, a lot of travel businesses, a lot of businesses, everything. They can have great deals, they can have good platforms, they can try to sell the best way possible, but there is only one thing that nobody can replicate from us. There is only one thing that they cannot buy. There is no platform that sells that. It's you. It's you. It's the community that we have. It's when we travel to a new place and we see the faces that we saw on the other trip. It's when I see Emma in Portugal, I see Emma in Dubai, I see Emma in Las Vegas, I see Emma everywhere. I see more times Tom and Kim that I met 7-8 months ago than my childhood friend that lives 3 doors from me. I'm not joking, this is serious because he's working every day and I'm traveling all the time. Sorry. Different choices. But this is the point that you need to understand that can make a difference to you. Nobody can buy the community that we have. How much fun we have. How much friends we make. No price, no hotel, nothing. And there is no makeup in the world that replaces a smile when you travel to one place for the first time. No makeup will replace that beautiful face that you do when you go travel to your favorite destinations, to your dream destinations. No nutrition shake replaces a taco and a mojito in Cancun. There is no better way to burn calories than playing volleyball in Punta Cana with your friends. Some people can try to copy, they can try to do all that, but there is one thing that they will never be able to copy, that is our community, that is yourself, and that's what we are here to do. Create that stories, all that amazing memories that you just saw, and making wishes real.